And welcome back, folks. Basically, what this is going to be is an explanation. I've gotten a few questions on that Ultimate Fan Contest, and this is going to outline exactly what's going on. Basically, on July 1st, I'm going to be putting up a video with all of the questions coming from the different games that I've done over the past year. Everything from The Dig to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, the only thing that will be on there are playlists from my channel. There's a few games that I've abandoned that will not be on there. That's King's Quest V, for example. The Gene Machine is an example. Games, though, that have a playlist, even if they seem abandoned, I might go back to them, I might not, I haven't decided yet. If there's a playlist on my channel, a question will come from it. So that's the first thing. Number two, how you will submit it. Basically, I want to be really strict on this, guys. I don't know how many submissions I'm going to get, but what I kind of want to see is just a private message sent to me with, number one, this answer. Number two, this answer. If you don't know it, just put a, number three and blank, whatever. This will just really help me keep it in line, or some way that I easily know what you're talking about. If you can go in order, it'll make it significantly easier for me. Otherwise, I really can't, I don't have the time to sort through a bunch of them if you hop around questions and things like that. So if there's a way that you can easily sort it for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just, number one, that, number two, etc. There's also going to be a couple questions on there, little bonus questions about, different things about my face behind the Let's Plays or things from my streams, things like that. So you'll have a ton of opportunities. All in all, I believe I counted 40 questions. I wanted to put up a pretty big number of them, just in case, so it doesn't seem like you can just fly right through it. Because in a week, that's how much time you're given. What it's going to be is whoever has the most questions correct in a week, the soonest. So let's say the number is 20 questions. Someone submits 20 questions on the first day, and no one else has gotten better than 20 questions. That person would win unless on the last day someone submitted 21 questions right. So it's all about whoever gets the most right the fastest. With the priority going on the most correct answers. Now, a couple other things. The question difficulties, things will range from things I've talked about in the LP to things that you might even be able to Google to things that, might be about the plot line. I put a pretty wide mix of questions just for that reason. So even if you've never seen the LP before, you still might be able to figure it out. I tried to put a range of difficulty going from pretty simple to fairly difficult. Now, none of them will be, what was the 8th word that I said when none of them are going to be like that. They're all going to be fairly relevant. If you've seen the LP, there's a pretty good chance you'll know it, or at least know where to find it quickly. And as for the reward of it, basically the most feedback I got from it was doing an LP together or streaming together or something along those lines. If you're a aspiring LP or looking for some shoutouts and such, it's a great way to gain some popularity by, LPing with someone else, things like that. So, I'd be happy to sit down with you, or picking what my next LP is within reason. You won't get to pick the game exactly, but, you and I will be in close contact and decide it. I may even squirm and do a little bit of Oblivion or Fallout 3 if the person that wins desires it. So the main thing that I'd be looking for is that, I don't have a ton of money right now, obviously, as a new homeowner. It's hard to afford a bunch of new games, but, something in that. Or if, we'll talk about what you'd want to win as the winner. So you're going to be given a week on July 8th, the anniversary of my beginning of LPing. The winner will be announced, and we're going to go from there. So, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you tune into this contest, and, I hope you participate. I'd really like an active participation in it if possible. I've loved my community so far. It's been great. You have a wide mix of people, but I've met some really good friends on here. I've met some really good people. And, I greatly appreciate all the feedback everyone gives me and everything like that. A few people who have been with me through the entire year, a couple people who picked up at Dragon Age. Well, more than a couple, but, regardless. Anyway, as always, Thank you very much for watching, and please tune into this contest. Thanks for watching, folks.